Update. I32M am divorcing my wife 33F after finding out that my son 5M is not mine. Link of the story, https www.reddit.com stories, comments, 15 huge comment, ich butu, context equals 3 https www.reddit.com stories, comments, 15 huge comment, ich butu, context equals 3 and hatch by 2ob. Well, 2 weeks have passed since my first publication and 3 weeks since everything happened. Not many relevant things have really happened, but here is a short summary, and hatch by 2ob. Approximately 3 days after my publication, my ex came to my house and asked to come in. I went out and met her at the door. I told her that she is not going to set foot in my house while I am here. If she is going to say anything, let it be at the door. Well, she practically begged me to take her son back, that if I want to cut off all contact with her, that's fine, that she deserves it, but that she can't raise a child alone, that she has job, that raising him alone is going to destroy her dream of being a notary. She works in public records and is 2 more years away from running for the judiciary to get a vacancy to have her own notary, and hatch by 2ob. I tried to explain to her in the calmest way I could that my therapist is the one who recommended me to cut off all contact with the 2 of them, and to please leave my door before I lose my mind. I love the child, but I don't want to take out my anger on an innocent. Even less considering that this innocent is the product of her inability to keep her legs closed. I said this last thing with a bit of anger, but I never raised my voice because we were on the street, that the child deserves better and that she is currently responsible giving it to him. I don't know how, but that's not my problem anymore. After that we talked a little more. She resisted the urge to try to cry and make a scene because, once again, we were on the street and she is someone who always she took into account what people said about her. The last thing she asked me was to at least let her see the dogs. I told her no, that the best thing is for them to get used to her absence. See her again after so much time will only make them euphoric. After that she just nodded and left, and hatch by 2ob. 2 days after that she called me when she received the divorce papers. My mistake was answering the phone because immediately after about 30 minutes she was yelling, to which I later managed to say that the papers must have the number of my civil lawyer, so she can call her if she has any questions. After that I silenced her number. She has not come to my house since then nor tried to call again, and hatch by 2ob. That same day I contacted a friend that I made during my master's degree and I told her to go out. She accepted and, well, we've been going out since then. Finally last Friday I told her to be an exclusive couple and she accepted. She has stayed sleep at my house for a few days. She already knows my dogs and adores them, which I appreciate because I couldn't start something with someone who doesn't accept my pets, and hatch by 2ob. We are currently taking things easy. She knows the drama I am having with my ex and the child, and she respects my decision. She asked me if I will ever have contact with the child again. I told her maybe when he is of age to understand my decisions, but that I don't expect it to interfere with my life in the future, to which she just nodded and was glad that I take myself as a priority during this process, and hatch by 2ob. Maybe this took a little longer than I expected, but this is the summary of what happened these days and well, many people have been asking me for an update, so here it is.